Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the rain noise in the back. It's really not bad rain. And I am trailing right behind a semi because that's my trick, because they are very good at moving the water. And I follow his little track, so I have a less chance of doing any hydroplaning. So, I'm going to be looking at the road most of the time during this video, but this is like the 5th time I've tried to do it. One time I recorded it and there was rain, and so I didn't like it and I wanted to do it again. And then another time it cut me off, and another time somebody called me, and it's like, one time I had said 50 times in the first 10 seconds, so no good. But I wanted to give an update really quick, and I know a lot of people on YouTube, I'm going to post this to YouTube so it can be longer than 30 seconds. A lot of people over there don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, so you may not know that I am headed to Florida from Texas on this long journey. I left about 8 hours ago, and I still have probably 3 until I get there. A wreck somewhere around the Long Bridge in Louisiana happened, and I was on the bridge, but we were stopped for a long time and then go a little bit, stop and then go a little bit. That added an hour and a half onto my trip. Then shortly after that, I went through some rain, much worse than this, and then there was another wreck, and I had to stop and get gas, so that took some time. Now I'm in more rain, and I was waiting on it to stop before I tried to redo this because I didn't want the rain noise in the background. But by the width of the storm, I think it's going to be dark by the time I get through it, and I really want to get this video made and get it out there before I get to Florida, because I just want to give a little update about my life in general. Oh, I see my switching lanes, and I just switched it. There's a car back here. I haven't been very active on Facebook or Instagram lately. It's summertime, so yay, school's out. But the end of school is always pretty hectic. We're almost like slowing down to a stop. It's pretty hectic and it's really busy. And then on top of that, me and my friend that I've known for like ever, Haley, who lives in Florida, have started a new business. And I know a lot of people have been like asking us about it and are interested in it. And some people probably haven't even seen anything on it. So our business name is called The Life by You. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook, and our Instagram really needs some love. I think we only got like 30 followers. But currently we are just sharing motivational daily posts every morning, and that's kind of what we're centered around. Is kind of the same thing that my center of Karma Flow Trails and my blog and podcast and all that stuff is motivating people and helping them reach their goals and making people become better versions of themselves. And a lot of that goes with mindset. And so our daily motivational, posts in the morning are just like positive thoughts, because when you start your day out on something positive, you're more than likely to have a positive day and not a negative one. And a lot of people, people always tell me, I don't know how you make that drive. I couldn't do it, especially by myself, and blah, 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 blah. I really enjoy driving. It's where I do a lot of my thinking. I like being on the road. I like traveling to different places. This is a trip that I've done probably 50 times in the past 5 years. So it is my least favorite trip that I do, but the outcome is worth it. And I know that because I get to go home and see my family and my friends that I haven't seen in a while. And so, it is what it is. This rain and wrecks, they happen. When rain happens, wrecks happen more often. And instead of being mad at sitting in traffic for an hour because somebody wrecked up there, my thought is I hope those people are okay. I hope they survive. And I hope that they can still walk and their brain still works fine. That's what I think about. And I sit there and I listen to music, or I get on the phone, or make a video, whatever I do, you know, I can occupy myself. Because if I would have got mad, that would have been probably 6 hours, 5 hours of my trip where I would have been in a bad mood. And I'm not. And the weather said that there could be possible hail that I'm about to drive through. I haven't seen any yet, but I would appreciate it if it didn't. But if it does, it does, and I'll deal with whatever that does to me. You know, it won't be my first time that I've experienced hail while on this trip. One time I was on the bridge over the Mississippi River, and we were like stopped, and it was jam traffic. We were barely moving, and it started hailing on me. I was like, wow, could it get worse? Yeah, it could. I could have driven off the bridge, you know. Somebody could have wrecked me and made me go over the ledge. So, no complaining. That's what we're about, right? And making goals and motivating. And so we haven't shared any of our products yet, but what we're making, they're called low content books. So we're not like writing stories or anything. It's not books you read. It's things like daily planners and, you know, budget planners, calendars, just different things like that. I'm working on one that is for a travel log kind of thing, but I'm making it really kind of specific to what I want, so it's taken me a while. And then we've had an idea of a spinoff on that for people with families that have children. We want to make a kids version of that that's a little less detailed, you know, that kids can start filling out whenever they go. Like my sister, she's got 3 kids. They can all read and write. They're old enough to do that. They could easily fill out a book of their own, you know. And so you will be able to access these on Amazon. We're not sharing them yet because all the features are not on Amazon quite yet. You will get them for Prime, so there's no shipping. And we wanted to order some ourselves and see them and make sure that we're satisfied with what we're going to put out there before we start, you know, sharing with other people. We don't want anybody to buy junk, you know. And I ordered 2, the dream journal I made and the just a new day daily journal. And I shipped them to Florida because I knew I was coming here, and so they're already there, so I'll get to look at them whenever I get there. I'll probably take some pictures and post them, maybe make another video because I'm excited. There are 2 that I made. And Haley has bought the prayer journal that she made. I think she's also she's already had the prayer journal. She loves it, and she's satisfied with it, the quality of it. And then I think she's purchased the budget and a calendar too, and I still got to buy the budget one. That's one I want. Anyways, and another spinoff with that, whenever I was making covers and stuff, I found out I could make posters and worksheets via Canva. And so I started doing that, and that was one of the things that me and Haley talked about previously, was making educational stuff. And I made plant and animal cell poster that goes to my 7th graders and what they need to know. And I made worksheets that went with those posters, and I made a science classroom rule poster, and I uploaded those to Teachers Pay Teachers. So that's also going to incorporate one of the ideas we talked about. And over there I have the worksheets for $1.50, and the poster is $1. So if you think about teachers, a lot of schools have, it's lightning and I'm on a bridge over water, that's sketchy. Teachers at schools have poster printers, you know. So go on there, the poster's $1, and then you print it at your school. And the reason I went and started making my own poster was because I was looking for a classroom rules one, and I didn't like any that I found on Amazon. And they're like $15 over there, and that's expensive, you know. So I just designed my own, and I'm gonna see if I can print it at our school. And it's exactly how I want it, and I love it because I made it, and it's nerdy, and that's me. And so, yeah, there's that. And then another thing, Brian Swift, he is a very good friend of mine that I'm excited to hang out with him and Ben Hooksinger on the 10th over here in Florida. I guess Georgia, we're going to Ben's. And we're all going to hang out for a day. So the 3 amigos together for once. That'll be cool. He has already authored a bunch of his own books and co-authored books. And I was telling him about our business and whatnot. And he had short stories that he had already written and some motivational short pieces. So he's working on those and editing and adding and, you know, critiquing those. And he is going to, we're going to publish like series for him. And I think it's going to be really cool because that goes, the first one that he sent for us to look at was about goal setting and how to, you know, easy ways to set goals. And it's going to be, I think, like a workbook built within it, so you can fill it out and do it as he's telling you about it. And, you know, that goes right along with the Life by You. The Life by You and Karma Flow Trail, you know. And so we're super excited. I went to my doctor's visit on Friday, and her daughter, I was telling her about it, and her daughter writes short stories, and I think she said poems and stuff, and she's been wanting to get those published for her. And so I think we may work up some kind of contract or something with her as well to publish those. So we will, and everybody knows I've been wanting to write a book, and I have been working on it, but now I can publish it myself. So maybe that'll happen sooner rather than later. So yeah, that's an update on me. That's why I haven't been getting back with a lot of people real quick, especially today. I'm driving, and you see the conditions. I cannot text at all. And now I'm going to be in Florida. Me and Mom are coming back to Texas on the 14th at the very latest because I have a meeting the 15th and 16th. I'm going to be a part of the design team for our district, and they had it, the first year they had it was last year. Now they're expanding the group, and one of my coworkers suggested my name, and so I'm going to do that and go see what that's about. And Mom doesn't know it yet, but I'm steaming up a big camping trip that I'm going to talk to her about right whenever I get there today, because I'm pretty excited about it. And if we're going to do it, we got to plan it like now. And maybe we can work that out. So hopefully if that happens, that'll be some fun stuff coming up. And so you see my dog back there. She's not dead. She's just snoozing. That's what she does. She's very good at it because she's getting old. And I was going to leave her, lightning again, I was going to leave her home for this trip just since it's a quick one, but I felt so bad. She's old and, you know, she sleeps a lot. Her tail still wags and she still wants to go. And I would feel so bad if anxiety set in enough if I left her. She passed away while I wasn't there. So she's my riding partner, my sleeping one. But I'm going to get off here. It's long enough. She's probably going to cut me off again soon anyways. So if you're not following Carrie Flowers Me on Instagram or Facebook, go over there and search me up, Carrie Flowers, and look into the Life by You as well, because we are about to start putting out some cool stuff. Oh, and me and Haley are gonna, I feel like that is up right here. Me and Haley are gonna do a podcast, so we're both explaining it. We hope to have that done on Tuesday, and we'll get that out pretty quick. So, you know, we want to kind of get way in more detail and everything about what we're doing. So be on the lookout. Go follow us. Share with people that may be interested. And if you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe or whatever it is over there in the comments. And hit the bell so you get notifications too, right? So over and out. Hopefully I arrive alive, and I will update later. Peace out.